I mean, the whole catalog of Final Fantasy's on the PS4 and 5. You got the Pixel remasters of 6, you got 7, 8, and 9, you got 10, 10, 2, you got 12. And the only ones you're missing are 13. You got 14 as well. The only ones you're missing are 13, 11, and... Well, you got 15 and 16. So you got all of them, but 13 and 11. I don't know if the Pixel remasters are a time-sensitive thing, but, like, every Final Fantasy game is on console now. Minus 11.
I should also do 9.
9!
9 just showed up. That's it.
Yeah, and then you got all the side Final Fantasy games, like World of Final Fantasy. Which I need to play, but... I don't know. I keep getting turned... Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a bit more RPG mechanics involved than Pokemon, because you gotta, like, stack your monsters on top of you, or you on top of them, so there's a lot more strategy involved. But yes, it's literally, oh, there's a monster. Okay, I gotta find its weakness, or whatever. You do some sort of action to unlock their capture ability, I guess, and then you're able to capture them. Because kind of like how Pokeballs are canonized as, like, Pokemon have their own ecosystem. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what World of Final Fantasy does. Their Pokeball has their own life inside of it, and you have to, like, find a way to capture the monster or a certain action. So it's kind of like, say, instead of just throwing a Pokeball at a Pikachu, you have to hit it with a certain attack to open it up to be captured. That's basically what you do. And then you take monsters and you can either stack them on you or you on them, depending on your or their size. Hence why you can go between full adult or a chibi. And there's a bit more, and it affects your stats and stuff like that. So there's a lot more strategy involved, but yes, it is basically that. And it's also fan service. So you're going to get characters from other Final Fantasy games in there, including Sora and stuff like that. So there's a lot of fan service and shit, too. I just keep getting turned off by it for some reason. The game's fun. I like it. It also has a similar skill thing to Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts. It has a similar, like, skill thing that you move around on a board. Similar to that game. I don't know if you remember too much with Dream Drop Distance, like, skill board thing, but it's similar to a Sphere Grid or 12s, but different. It's got that idea. Yeah, I don't think there is no, like, licensing, but you need a certain amount of points to unlock a certain ability for a certain monster. Kind of like how Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is with the Dream Eaters, where you unlock certain abilities and shit for them. Yep. Yeah. It's basically just an updated version of the Sphere Grid. You need a certain amount of points to move around this board, and you activate it with your monster or you learn ability. Yeah. Yep, it's that mixed with Pokemon. Kinda. It's cute. It's fun. It's just for some reason, my attention span, my ADHD is really bad, so I bounce around way too often. Also, I don't want to start too many games, otherwise I just will never finish.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Like, the games I have right now on PS5, I just recently and Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Mercer was asking me to do Prototype again, and I'm like, well, I'm more of a last-minute person. Like, I need to be in a mood for something, and even then, I can flip-flop, and once I'm in a mood, I usually find it hard to get out of. And I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and I'm going to be in a mood for that for a while.
Like the
Yeah.
Like, before I downloaded Final Fantasy 7, I was fucking around on Resident Evil 2. Since, like, you know, it's kind of cool how, like, in Capcom, I can as long as I have the download the PS5 version of the game.
Yeah.
And I have this plan. The only thing that pisses me off is I bought the fancy edition of Persona 5 Royale on the PS4, and it does not give me the free upgrade to the PS5 version. If I want the PS5 version, I have to rebuy the game over again. And that's stupid.
Wow, yeah. That is dumb.
I still gotta play the Katrina whole body.
Yeah, I never got into that game.
I originally played.
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
Macalania Woods Butterfly Hunt. Yay, my least favorite minigame out of all of them. Approach the butterfly of many hues, and its red and blue brethren shall appear. Try to catch 7 blue butterflies, but beware the reds, for they call powerful fiends when threatened. Disappear after a certain time. Try catching the blue butterflies while avoiding the red ones. In a time limit. Ah. I hate this site. This site sucks.
I hate time limits in games.
Yeah, I do too. Because if I fail this, they disappear. I gotta go back. I gotta go to the beginning. Repeat. These are quests that are best done with no battles. I don't have that yet. But I don't mind trying. I don't think I'm gonna do this quest yet. I don't know if I can. I can, but I think having battles will fuck me up. Just because then I'll be like, oh shit, what was I doing? I do that far too often. Especially if I'm like sitting in a battle or doing something in one position and not move for like a good 10 minutes. I'll be like, oh yeah, what was I doing?
It's like me back in the day on the PSP playing the Final Fantasy 1. Don't touch it after a while, I still what was I doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially in the older ones. The older games are worse. The older ones are worse. Just because you're not directly given, you have to talk to people to find where you're going. You can easily get confused, not where you were. That's why you can't put down, that's why it's hard to pick up an old RPG and put it down. Because you'll most likely not remember where you were. I mean, I'll do that in modern RPGs.
But you think it's worse when it comes to the older ones, Final Fantasy or like the first Fantasy Star?
It'd be worse for Phantasy Star for me. Phantasy Star would be way worse. There's a lot more annoying bullshit, especially with Phantasy Star 1. The dungeons and a lot of dumb shit. With Final Fantasy 1, I kinda somewhat know that game now. And with the pixel remasters, you have a map. A dedicated map, unlike the original. Which is, yeah, you had a map in the earlier ones, but it's not good. In the remasters, pixel remasters, you have a actual better map. It's a lot easier.
Which makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah. And with the Switch version of Phantasy Star is probably the best way to play it, is because they have a map for dungeons that track where you are. It makes it easier for you to pick up and go if you forget, but still, open world games like those, though, yeah. Because you may be like running around trying to figure out what NPC you need to talk to, but for all you know, you could have talked to that person. There's one part in Phantasy Star where you gotta like do a bunch of shit, get this cat a nut. Yeah, yes, you heard me right. A nut so it can grow wings to fly you to a later part of the game, and
Wait. You got a nut on the cat for it to grow wings.
yes, essentially. Yes. It's weird. It's very weird. And the cat's one of your party members. It's not an NPC that you just go and give him a fucking thing and he takes you somewhere. He's a party member. He doesn't fight with you. He's not that kind of a party member, but he's not a NPC that joins you and leaves. You actually he's actually referenced in PSO2.
Like he's still alive, or just
Like
like a legend?
the character is probably dead, but like in PSO2 he's referenced. He's got this sword that you break. You probably see him running around like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
He's also got this weird necklace around his neck. But yeah, because in the original, you basically find this guy who's been stoned by Medusa. You get the cat, and he helps you free him, and eventually he takes you up to, I think, the final dungeon or whatever.
'Cause,
But yeah,
like,
he...
what's the time jump between 1 and 2?
It's not that long. I forgot how many years apart it is. It's like a millennia or something. It's not like that long, but I think it's like either a few hundred years or a few thousand years or something like that. But they do mention like the main character's actions. So yes, it is a direct sequel and it connects. But I don't know the time span. But the cat though is from my knowledge, he's only mentioned in the original. And he's mentioned in PSO2 as a reference. You fight him as an enemy. His name's Meow, or Mayu, or whatever. It's a cat. It's a weird cat. I don't like him, though. But he's there. Oh. I was like, where's my... Oh, oops, that's right. I go the other way. That's right. Butterflies, that change color. Yeah. Okay. Another. There's a red one. That's a blue one. Depth perception! That's another thing that's gonna throw me off. My depth perception. I'm surprised you didn't actually hit that. Very surprised. Wait, why are you weak to ice? Oh, you're not. You're weak to ice. You have no weakness, sort of. You're resistant to fire and water. You have no weakness. Blah! This isn't good. Slice some dice up in here. That is trash. That is trash. But it's hitting still. It's... Wow, he missed that middle one entirely. Just straight up fuck that one. You're weak to ice. You get a day too. I'm about to freeze a bee for poisoning me. Ow. That's a lot of poison. Oh, you just silenced my healer, you bitch. Alright, dead. You're gonna kill me if I do this, so I'm going to high potion Lulu because she's gonna die either to you or poison. Ow, that does a lot. Why? Poison. It's 300 damage proc, man. It's a lot. Okay. We easily kill this thing with an Orin. That's not the point right now. Point is the grind.
This is the one thing I kind of miss about Final Fantasy VII. Fucking Barrett, every time he went battle, da da
Yes.
da da da.
Him. Yeah.
And also, it's kind of cute, but even Yuffie does it in her DLC when she wins the battle.
That's cute.
But I am intrigued though about when the new one comes out, if it's true, if we're gonna be taking over Zack.
Damn it.
'Cause, like, in the perfect story, I would love for Aerith to end up hooking up and poking Zack, and for Cloud to end up and poking Tifa.
Yeah. That would be nice.
You know, still saw some nerve piece of kitties in this game.
Did they though? I mean, you really don't have much of a comparison in the original.
They were so big and pointy.
It's not to say you don't really have much of a reference. They just look like boxes. They're still big. I wouldn't know because that's not a thing I care about.
I still remember how people used to believe you get like a Tomb Raider, a Lara Croft naked in the OG game, so if you try putting a cheat code for it, you kill yourself.
People just want to believe the dumbest what ifs that came out of video games. Yeah.
I think the most infamous one was the whole Mew one.
Oh, the Mew truck. Yeah. One of them anyway. Ah, man, I remember trying so hard to actually get that Mew. I was like, I'm gonna be the best. I have this Mew. But yeah, I don't... Maybe there was a plan for something under that truck. It definitely wasn't a Mew, though.
Yeah.
I do remember failing a Mew event once, though. For the original. He went to Toys R Us and pulled off a sticker to win a Mew, and I lost.
No.
That ruined my morning, yeah. My mom took me to Toys R Us at Toys R Us. At 5, 6 in the morning. And, yep, I lost. My only legitimate Mew after that was the Heart Gold one. Back in the day. I mean, I still have that fucker. My birthday, no, wait, correction. My birthday Mew, Fire and Leaf Green. If you remember that.
Yeah.
I still have him.
Sadly,
Sorry.
mine got stolen from the Union.
Still have him. It was thanks to that Mew I was able to complete Heart Gold. So. Yeah, I was... When I almost lost my Heart Gold at school, if it wasn't for me dating Sean, I would never have gotten that back. Because her friend found it. My DS, that is. I would have been so mad. So mad. But yeah, no, it was thanks to me dating Shauna that I got it back.
Good.
Because her friend found it. If it wasn't for me meeting her, she would never have been like, oh, wait. Still surprised they knew it was mine, but maybe it's because of the Inuyasha theme on it.
I couldn't steal anything. How rude. I want to steal it. Give me.
I have a lot of health left. Okay. Kamari, you can fuck off. God, why are you ass? Why? Hmm?
Carrying my purse.
So what you been doing on my break? Working hard, playing Final Fantasy on my off time, just relaxing. How are you doing, Chocolate Chip?
Chocolate chip. Wait. Is this the same fucker that
Yes, yes, it's the same Chocolate Chip that was playing with us in Elden Ring.
Holy shit, he's still alive!
Yep.
Does he still have his PS4?
I would imagine. Enough. He also says hello to you.
That's how it's
done.
Okay, he can hear you. But yes.
Hopefully he's getting plenty of chocolate chips and bitches.
And chocolate bitches.
Because bitches love chocolate chips.
I wouldn't know.
God damn it, every time this fucker shows up in your chat, I want a fucking chocolate chip cookie. It'll be like fucking like Tiny Tina. This is raisin. Burn them all. Kill them all.
I didn't know what I didn't really want to do anything else there. I thought I was good, but I think there's more of that screen than I thought. How many chests are here? I don't have it no more. You don't have your console no more? Oh, that sucks. How many chests can I get out of this?
As long as they're triple T, you're a winner.
Wow, what? I never knew that. You get more time or less depending on what you've done throughout the game. Since I'm right here at Macalania for the first time, I have 40 seconds. If I were to beat the boss here, I would have 30 seconds. And if I were to gain the airship, for some reason that's a thing here. Maybe it's just the prizes, but that's also 30 seconds. Oh, I see. Okay. To get what I need for their ultimate weapons, I can only get them after the airship. Okay. So there's MP Sphere, Ethers, Mega Elixir, Teleport Sphere, and the sigils that I need. Okay, so I can do this quest later. That's fine. I mean, I wasn't really hoping to complete it now, but I'll do it later when I have the no encounter. This quest sucks. I knew there was multiple chests. I just always did it at the end. I did not know that you couldn't get the sigils until the end. After mastering both areas, player earns a Saturn or Jupiter sigil depending on the game version. The first prize is the teleport sphere. It does not matter which order. I didn't know they changed the names of these things versus the original version. Yeah, your mom. Stupid weird bird guy. Alright, Macarena. Let's head in. Let's get done with Macarena. I've wasted a lot of time in Thunder Plains, wasted a lot of time here, whatever. I need to get me to Macalania Temple so I can do one of the worst fucking...
Huh, looks like 16 is getting a PC port.
Wow, I'm not surprised it doesn't already have one. Anyway, I am going to give you a shit out. Here's your beautiful shout out.
Okay. Is that better? I turned off the mic.
I am out of magic, so you can come back. I guess we'll throw in Kamari. You are welcome, Chocolate Chip. Thank you for being here. Ronso Rage. Yeah, can I just blow myself up?
Bert, I know you're the bomb.
I mean, I could explode myself. Also, whose idea was it to make Kamari's blue magic his freaking finishers? Is a smart-ass person. Not that I really am big into blue mage stuff, but the fact that he can only use them unless it's an overdrive is the dumbest decision. Also, same with his fucking harpoon attack, his jump. You gave him 2 classes, and he can only use them during his finisher. A Dragoon should be able to jump whenever. I'm sorry.
You know what though, Brett? I'd rather take him over Hope.
I'm not gonna lie, I know Hope's horrible. Most of 13's cast is. So to be honest, I'll probably, he actually does, Kamari does get development. He's not a bad character. He sucks, game-wise. His character's fine, because he actually starts to open up. He's just a very, he's just very silent.
I remember a while back during the high on the hay for 13, people kept bitching about how Lightning is the female version of
Squall or Cloud, yeah.
I just kept laughing, dude. I just kept imagining the cross-dressing
Cloud.
scenario with
Mm.
Cloud.
Oh.
Because I would have laughed so hard if, like, in the remake of 7, and like one of the outfits or the dresses they did for Cloud just lightning outfit. I
That'd
would
be,
have laughed so
that'd
hard.
be, yeah, that'd be great.
Granted, in what was it in 13? I actually like the black guy that had the chocobo in his hair.
Yeah, he's probably the best one.
That chocobo was so cute. When freaking, let's just say, when it came to 7 towards the end of the game, I got kind of confused. Especially with that theme you fought before fighting Sephiroth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when, like, when you're like in the highway and those squirrels become like this big ass monster?
Yeah, the elemental monsters.
Yeah, I was so, I'm like, because like, I'm like, wait a minute, is this something new or was this in the original?
No, that's new. The Fates are new entirely.
Like, that threw me out so bad.
Yeah, no, that entire ending sequence with the Fates and Sephiroth is new. In fact, in 7, the original, you do not meet Sephiroth, the real Sephiroth, until way later. Because all of it, a lot of which you fight are Genova clone cells.
Yeah, I remember like, there was a part in the original one where like Sephiroth leaves a piece of Chernobyl in a ship and you fight it in the cargo bay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was gonna say, also speaking about that one boss you get in the VR mission is kind of hard.
Yeah.
And the way he looks, it kind of reminds me of that one villain from 9. The guy with the long gray hair.
Kuja.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of a manlier version of him.
Yeah. Alright. That's okay.
That's the best I can describe it.
Yeah, nah.
It's like a full version of him, but grown up with the same hair.
Makes sense. Mega de blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did not mean to put Null All on. I was curious to see what Riku was gonna mix, but now that I have Null All, you can't hurt me.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'll go take a major ass piss.
You do that. And I gotta lose. You do that. Let's see. Riku, you need a bunch more to load. We got a remedy. But yeah, no, I do deeply apologize for any of the delay I've been taking so far with this stream. I know I've been going for a while and I barely progressed. And battles are nice. And I'm talking with my friends, so I'm sure you guys are enjoying that. That's like the best part. But I just, for anyone watching the game though, I feel bad because my commentary, fortunately, I'm bad at doing multiple things like that, involving talking for some reason. Because my mind is trying to focus what I'm trying to say and understand. Otherwise, I won't be paying attention. It's hard for my mind to be divided, which is why I can't do things while I'm talking, especially listening. Really hard for me. I'm also very articulate. I talk with my hands and shit. I'm very expressive, especially if I'm going into something I love. Oh yeah, you didn't harden me. Good. Poison me. Fuck! Yeah. Take that. And that. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Kamari, you just died to a bee. Dude. Kamari died to a fucking bee. GG. You're gonna be a pain in the ass with this, aren't you?
Got you covered.
Of course you did. 'Cause why not? Stop that! Just fuck! God, just die! What am I doing? Hey, Macarena. Arctic Wind.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Bonk. Aqua breath. No. I don't want I don't want water breath. They just did 420 damage to me. Vulnerable to threaten. Oh, I'm gonna threaten this thing. All right.
Well, your time off, have you been playing the Final Fantasy games in order for months, or just like going over the place?
Well, at one point I was playing them in order. I've beaten the first 4 games, and then most of 5. I would have probably started 6, and then I started playing 8. Because I was watching YouTube videos, and then he was on 8, and I was like, you know what, I want to see if 8's better than I remember. And yeah, it is, but not as good as the others. It's alright. I've noticed a bit more development in some of the characters that I didn't before, but it's still lackluster, both story and gameplay wise. But yeah, after that was like the last of it, and here we are at 10 now. And I'm still playing 8 on and off here and there. I got almost everyone's ultimate weapon. I'm on disc 3 and whatnot, but that's my time in bed. And then, I don't know, I was planning on playing through a good portion of them, just so I can get back into the mood and then, you know, play on stream again. That was somewhat my plan, not playing through all of them to myself and then get back to 10. That was not going to happen in the short few months that I have. But I definitely did beat, and I almost platinumed all 4 of them. Let's just say I platinumed 2 out of the 4 games that I've beaten on my PS4, PS5. I platinumed 1 and I believe 4. 2 and 3 are very close to platinum, but there was a couple things that I missed. Chests or something, or monster, bestiary, or some sort of summon or something that I missed. There's also one monster that I missed in, I believe, 5 or 4. That's a normal enemy, but is also a summon. And you can only get him at one point in the game, and I'm past that. I have it on a previous save, but on my main save, I don't have it, so technically I don't have 100%. This is me off. But yeah, I kind of was going through them.
I hate that shit when, especially you're following a guide. It's like, you know, follow this 100%, right? You get through it, motherfucker, I'm 99 out of 100. Son of a bitch.
I wasn't even following a guide yet. I was just going through, because that's how I learned better that way. And then I was going to use a guide at the end. And then there was a random enemy, and I was like, fuck you, man. You're not even a normal... You're a summon that's not in any other game. I forgot his name, but it's a monster that you encounter, similar to how you encounter Rama. And then you kill it, and it gives you its item, and you use it, and it's a summon. Same thing, because they also have another enemy, the Goblin. A normal Goblin. That's a summon as well. So they do that in that game. They have a couple enemy summons. It's really stupid, but
When was the Goblin being like the summon for the first time? Because I vaguely remember him in Final Fantasy 4.
Yep.
Being a summon.
Yep. He's one of them. I have him, but
I vaguely remember in the not in the Pixel remaster, but the one in DS, and it was all like 3D.
yeah.
I regularly remember just saying in the beginning, swinging goblins over and over again, so I got the summon drop.
Yep. Yeah, I did that, and then there was another monster that has one, and I missed him on my main. I got him on another file, but so I needed it for the bestiary, because the bestiary apparently carries over files. Oh, I don't know if it'll carry over for the trophy, but it carries over for the file. Even if I don't have that monster encountered on that playthrough, it still is in my bestiary, which is really weird. So I'm hoping by the time I do actually fully finish up 5, maybe I'll complete it. Because, yeah, I got one, I believe, 1 and 4 done. 100%. Trophy-wise. 2 and 3, I'm missing some shit. 2 has some dumb shit. There was a dude that's supposed to give me treasures before I go into this tornado, and apparently I can't gain access to that after such. And I'm not playing 2 for a long time. That game is just... I like grinding, not that much, though. Like, not that grinding. I love proficiency, but man, you're grinding everything. Everything.
I feel you. You ever heard of a game called Gaia?
Yes.
The one on the fucking PSP, I think they released the second one on the PSP, and I had the hack version of it. You know, I love to grind, but that game tastes the cake. The max level for your character is 99999, right?
Yeah.
It has a feature in the game where you could go into into this item world, inside the items you have, and the world is always random. It could be an easy world or a hard-ass world with enemies inside. If you beat all the enemies, you level up your item, make it better, right? And the max level in the item world is 99999. So I'm probably getting 99999 for your character, 999 for your items if you're hardcore enough, and then 999 for certain skills and abilities in the game.
Yeah.
That was way too much.
Yep. I can definitely understand that. And I'm fine grinding, but having to do everything. Grind your magic. You want to cure, which yes, you are gonna need. So you gotta grind cure on everybody. See, then you're gonna want some elementals, because there's monster dungeons that have splitting monsters, like well, that's 3. But then there's shit that's so dumb. It's like, oh, you have elemental monsters, so you want to farm for fire, or you want to level up your fire to become Firaga. Yes, you gotta level up fire from the base to become Firaga and beyond. It's then if you want to do any damage, you gotta attack. You want to grow your health, you have to be attacked. Or attack yourself. You want to evade, you gotta dodge. So in order to grow evasion, you gotta dodge attacks. Everything grows. So it's just a pain in the ass. It's just, for anyone who doesn't understand Final Fantasy II, every action you do grows a proficiency. Unlike other Final Fantasies where you traditionally level up and your stats gain, you have level ups in the form of, I use this weapon this many number of hits. The amount of times you use a weapon, that grows very little. So in order to say, if you want to grow your shit to level 1, you have to use fire like 10 times and it'll grow a level. And then it'll become fire 2. And so on. Up to, I think, a max of 16. And yes, I needed to level some of that to the max to get platinum, or to get some of the trophies. Not all of them! Good God, no! I've done enough.
I hated in the, what was the Final Fantasy in the OG Xbox, where I had to find levels of spells to level up. For the longest time, I'll be stuck at like level 1 or level 2 fire or thunder.
Yeah. Yep. 3 was the first to introduce job classes, but they had dungeons that monsters split if you don't use magic on them. Ugh. Or the Dark Knight job class also.
I did enjoy how, like, with 3, with the DS version, how, like, I can't remember if the version 1 had it, but, like, the jobs had, like, I think, like, a skill level. And
Yep.
the higher it was, the more hits they did with basic attacks.
Yep.
I remember whenever I got a new job, I'll stay in the area I got a job at, and I'll max out the skill thing and move on.
The ninja. I literally spent time to master the ninja at the end of the game in the original, and my god, he is fucking glorious. Like, I don't know, for 5 though, Final Fantasy V is another one that's very similar. It has job system. My character, I think he was like a ninja, and he was like dual wielding. Dude was hitting like 5 times. Bart's the main character. He was hitting like 5 fucking times. It's fucking glorious. If anyone does like job class systems, Final Fantasy V is a far better version. Final Fantasy X-2 is my favorite, but it has its issues too. But Final Fantasy V is a very good start for anyone who's looking for like a job class-based RPG. Final Fantasy V is amazing. There's also remakes of all these games, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and all those you can play on like DS or PSP or whatever PC, which are the worst ports.
I think only 3 and 4 have.
Yeah.
remake.
Well, there's several remakes of some of the games, 1, 2, and all of them, but they're varying differences in different platforms. Because a lot of them also didn't come out towards us, so a lot of those remakes are our first time experiencing a lot of them, which is sad.
True.
But I kind of understand why we never really got 2 and such and beyond and some of those. And then they dumbed down, like, Final Fantasy IV has been made easier. Like, that was around the time when people thought we were stupid and didn't understand RPGs. So they toned down a lot of RPGs for us. You can kind of...
doesn't help that the Japanese people back then thought we were idiots.
Yep. I think they still do. Look at what I don't know if Pokemon's this way in Japan, but look how easy Pokemon's become.
I think that's mainly to help out the autistic kids.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But they still treat us in general like we're stupid when it comes to RPGs. They took out a lot of features of some games. I know in 4 they took out a lot of, I think, Cecil's dark night feature and other features that made the game harder, I guess. It wasn't that hard to me. I played...
One thing I'm hoping for when it comes to like Pokemon,
Mhm.
I would love to see a remaster of Black and White.
I'm curious if that would happen. I mean, Black and White gets a lot of love/hate. I enjoyed 2.
It wasn't in 2 or 1 where you went around hunting down Ents Pokemon. That was fun to do.
I think that's 2. I believe that was 2.
I also love how like you can connect with what I think about the records with the keys, 1 with 2, and certain achievements. When the first game showed up on the second one,
Yeah.
that was clever.
I completed 2 and I got the Haxorus.
Nice.
Yep. Well, it's thanks to Heart Gold that I was able to complete half my fucking games. It's because of that I was able to 100% X and Y, Oris, BDSP for the most part, even though it doesn't have the full Pokedex any longer. I was able to get Black and White 2 done, or at least one of them.
Do you think we're ever gonna get a Pokemon game with the full Pokédex?
Probably not. Probably not. Not anymore, anyway. It's too much for the young kids. I totally understand it, and it's probably too much on them. They probably can't. I know they can't add it all. I just like to bitch. It's just dumb, though, to me. Like, so we probably won't ever again.
Unless they ever release a stronger version of the Switch.
Because I don't know. Is Pokemon still really the gotta catch 'em all mantra? Because I think that's changed at this point.
I want to say it's kind of like a 50-50.
Like, I know that's more the anime. The whole gotta catch 'em all. That was the anime. But
Because I did see an article about how people in Game Freak, they kind of want to step down from trying to release yearly Pokemon games.
good.
Even they notice how the quality is dropping.
It's dropping. Yeah, it's shitting. Yeah, good.
This is like, granted, granted, Nintendo's a multi-million-dollar company. Game Freak isn't quite there. Like most of the money goes to Nintendo.
Yeah.
And granted, some of the concepts they have for like what Arceus, Scarlet and Violet is cool, but I feel like if they had more time and like a more experienced team, it would have been more amazing.
Yeah, they're definitely not great developers. They're good for what they do, but they're not. They definitely, on top of time constraints, they need to sit there and get a better team. And Nintendo can't be a great company to work for.
Because fucking, what I was gonna say, I would hate to imagine how many people working right now in Game Freak are like OG members. Because I know in Japan right now, they have a whole big ass issue of how like it's mainly like a lot of old people that are running shit. But since like, right now in Japan, there's not really a lot of baby making going on, so there's more people dying than there are people being able to replace what's being
Yeah.
gone. Hence why in Japan right now there's a lot of abandoned villages or like even some cities.
Damn.
There's like a lot of the young people they move to the what call it to like the major cities like Tokyo and shit. And like no more country areas, the old folks still stay there, but once they're dead, that's it. There's nobody there to replace them.
Yeah. Boost up mine.
It's like, makes you wonder how many young people are actually working for Jenkins right now.
That's a good question.
And how's the grind in 10 right now?
Going alright. I'm just leveling up my stats right now. It's going alright. We're cruising through Macarena. Macalania. So yeah, no, it's going good. We got a good slew of sphere grid levels to move around with. Hopefully now this will help me a little bit. Yeah, let's go there so I can get that. Okay, and then we'll go around here. That's not what I want. This way, because I don't like when the line is like clear. And yes, I'm wasting moves just so I can get the fucking thing colored. And that's gonna annoy me. Where should I move you now? That would answer my question. Move you up towards Demi, then, I guess. No, that's Kira. That's Shell. Spell. Death. Kiraga. Auto life, full life. There's my gospels. Okay, so I gotta move through here and up. Alright, good, good. So I am following somewhat of it.
Over there by you, is it hot?
Hey. I guess my parents were saying something about it being in the 90s. It feels fine
Then
right
over
now.
here, it's like over the 90s.
Yeah, they were saying something. Well, the other day when I was at work, it was 88. It's been kinda hot, but not horrifically. I feel nice and cool right now. Normally when it's too hot, my room is hot as hell. It's not that hot. It wasn't hot when I went out. Like it's t-shirt, you know, sunglasses weather, but and shorts. But I'm not like going outside and sweating to hell just by existing. But yeah, no, it's been pretty hot. This summer was pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
But I sweat in a warehouse, so I don't really notice too much of the heat from the outside. But yeah, no, it's been pretty hot. Not enough cool breeze. But right now, I don't think it's that bad. And again, I haven't been outside since this morning. Sunny as fuck. Alright, since now we have a bit more in my level. That's the wrong way, I gotta go this way. No. That was right the first time. Okay. Delay attack. Skill, I don't have any mana. Muddy. I don't like you, Kamar. I just don't like you.
Farewell.
Butterfly. Yeah, safe steer after like 5 hours of playing and barely progressing. Owaka.
Welcome. Holiday prices on all items in celebration of nice to see.
Seymour ain't gonna wed none. He's gonna wed the earth. First strike, magic, strength, ice strike, piercing, strength, 5. You got Garbo. Take all my junk. Take it all. Have it. Have it. Have it. That's nice. That's nice. But I have 4. So take it. Take it.
He's like, take it and make it.
Yes.
Too expensive.
Too pricey? I don't know
How
if that
about
was a
this?
good answer or not. I mean, I'll take $75 for your basic ads items, sure. That's a hell of a deal. Discount. Those things were like, what, 100?
What?
Basic items like potion and shit. What are they, like 100 normally?
I think so.
Well, he asked the merchant asked if his prices were too pricey or fair. I chose too pricey. Now he's selling shit like potions and antidotes for 75 and high potions for 750.
They should cost 350.
That's a hell of a discount. Always costs 350.
I'll go with these prices.
Right. Thank you. I'll take it.
Welcome to.
Got any weapons though? What do we got? Jack shit. I mean, to be expected. I barely buy items from the shop. I find them. I buy armor later and then I customize it to make money. I don't buy items much in this game because your equipment is a bit different in this. It's not like a typical RPG equipment that you just put on for stats. This gives you abilities that you put onto it that doesn't affect your stats that much unless you put like strength or HP on it. But it's not like, oh, this armor affects defense, health, blah, 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 like other armors would. You have to put shit on it. So the armor in this is not as essential as, say, the other Final Fantasy games. Or other RPGs where you're equipping a shield, a breastplate, and a sword. This game's a bit different.
It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics in the Game Boy Advance. There's certain weapons or armor you equip gives you either a skill or an ability for your job class.
It gives you, this game gives you abilities like you can have resistance to an elemental, you can have more health, it can give you more damage, you know, or more magic damage, whatever. That's it. Your stats come from the sphere grid. I do like that system when it works. Because I do like just buying armor and weapons though. Like I love farming. I rather buy weapons and armor than find them. Yeah, it's nice to find them, but I also like to stock myself up.
Because I remember back in the GBA, they used to kill out of the Game Boy Advance confidence tactics. I remember like trying to like buy all the fancy, well not fancy, but any armor that will give my races or job classes the ability counter.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good in the beginning, and I think I forget what the job class was. It was some kind of like warrior job class where like instead of a counter, whenever you get attacked, your character will stop the attack and counter attack. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
But only like the certain warrior class could learn it, not everybody could learn that one.
Hmm.
It was kind of clever with some of the builds. I remember like I think like for like ninjas had a cool ability where you're able to like dual katanas. Like katanas were broken in that game.
Yeah. Now Titus has a magic defense 10 and HP 5 shield. It's not great, but it's better than his other shield, which only gave him HP. This game has a lot more management when it comes to its armor, but it's done in a better way than other games. Like 8's menu management is atrocious. You gotta go on junction magic, then you gotta sit there and be like, oh shit, I can't hold this much magic, but I still need some of this magic on me, so I'm putting this magic onto someone else. Oh shit, I need this magic back. Oh fuck, I'm using too much magic. That's like, I don't mind going into menus, but with 8, it's just in and out of menus. So fucking much.
It's in and out, but in the worst way.
yeah, it's not a good. Not a good. And it's a little slow. Speed-wise. But it's expected, it's older, but still, like, after a while I get very impatient. And again, it happens with all RPGs for me after a while. But I feel like some of 8's animations are really slow.
Oh no, they are.
Welcome
Like,
to
there's a one attack, a dude will just sit there for like 2 seconds before he claws me every turn, and I'm like, stop. Thank God I'm playing the Switch version, because I could just fucking cheat. Not, like, use the speed. Cheat.
I know what you meant.
Because I beat the game legitimately on the PS. I beat the PS1 version on stream. I'm fine. Like, I give myself kind of that pass, because that's why I played the originals. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to cheat.
There's no way you can really cheat on the Switch version unless your Switch is hacked.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm using, like, the built-in pre-cheats that the Switch and PS4s add. Like, with the original, I wanted to play the original, so I didn't have a crutch. They're still cheats, because they're not built into the game, they're built into the console.
Yeah.
Like, PS4 version, the PC version of all the Pixel remasters, the Pixel remasters have them. It's built into that. So I don't think it's as bad as using, like, a Game Shark. But it's still, it cheapens it, but that's why I played the originals first. I definitely wouldn't want to play a game for the first time and use that.
True.
I saw Supply doing that with 7, and I don't know how much he's played it. I don't think he's beaten it. And it's just like, you're using the speed up and no battle cheats and, like, whatever else. It's like, it kind of takes that away. It takes that.
Once you create a lot later on, then you kind of fuck out your levels.
Yeah. Like, I actually overgrinded in 8. My characters are 100 now because of it, but I was trying to farm for the ultimate weapons, and I almost got them to the max level, and nearly all my Guardian forces to the max.
It is here.
Abilities and level.
Somewhere.
That's a lot.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
The same amount of grinding, just slightly faster. 3 times, in fact.
The joys of speed grinding.
8's fun, but it definitely has its issues.
I think
Like,
it's more fun if you find a way like to cheese a high level enemy and get an easy kill.
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't know if you remember in was it Legacy Goku 2?
I
I
remember.
remember I remember certain areas were like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, I think in that game were like high level areas,
Ah,
and it was locked by a gate. So what I used to do, I was
yes.
just like walk around and get the dinosaur's attention and
Just,
hit him to the gate until he
yep,
stayed dead.
yeah. I
And
mean,
leveled up so fast that way.
I did that for the first Legacy of Goku, where you fight that dinosaur that's really early on, right across like a river or water, and you just or you just key blast it, and it levels you
Yeah.
a lot. Since that game only went up to like 25, and that game's actually hard. I don't know why they made it so hard. You literally can. I cannot. I don't know if anyone else can. I have to use the solar flare to literally stop everyone, and then punch them a few times and repeat. I cannot fight them normal because it is so damn hard. I don't know
One thing I
why.
hated about Legacy of Goku was the way the fighting was handled. I remember having to like like get close to the enemy and hit him. And if they flash red, it was a hit. If you hear a whoosh, that means you missed.
Yeah, the second and third one were better, way better.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I really enjoyed the second one. It went all out with the second one, especially with the characters you get. Things of what Piccolo, Trunks,
Trunks,
Goten.
Vegeta, yeah, you
Yeah.
got everybody, and then Boost Fury, you had everybody, including the fusions. I loved, and I also like that they added the movie characters, like freaking Janemba and shit like that. Like, I loved that.
That was
That's
a
it.
good movie to watch.
Yes, it was. It's one of the best of the original Dragon Ball Z non-canon movies.
This place. It's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's that?
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
I fucking hate Sphere Morph. His name's Sphere Morph. Immune to sensor. Yes. So I can't tell what weakness is or what its health is. I hate this boss. This boss sucks. Balls. Lots and lots of balls. Specifically this right here. Ow. Power break. Can that work on you? Yes, it does. Ow. Okay, you're fire, I think. So, lance it. Bonk. Just to get you a free hit. And out of here. So we're gonna haste up Orin. And I'm gonna get Kamari out of here, and we're gonna swap over to Riku, because she's gonna thief me and Ether. Sweet, take it. Just don't do hydraulic press. Wow, you missed. How do you miss? That looks hilarious, because Titus just backstepped. Magic break. Bonk. Bet I don't have full break. Okay. Bonk. Okay. Perfect. So that healed you. Alright. So that's bad. That heals. The hell is snoring? Are you falling asleep over there?
I think that's yes.
Alright. Hey, if you're tired over there, man, go pass out. Okay, you're still fire. I'm gonna see if I can get him to shift something else. Yeah, let's honk. Let's see if I can get him to swap to a different element and fire. He's got to swap himself. I gotta figure out what he is. For some reason, he shifted to fire twice. He went from fire to fire. He didn't change. So I just gotta figure out what that is. Are you tired over there? Because I hear you're snoring. Okay, he's electric now. It's water again. So now Titus can be effective here. Okay, water. Bring on Yuna. All right, Ixion. Let's go. Boom. Oof. He's dead already. Wow. I know I beat him with my overdrive and a fucking Aeon, but wow, I don't think I've ever beaten him that fast. Yeah. That was a hell of a fucking victory, I'll tell you. Thought that was gonna be a longer scene than that. Alright, we got eject sphere.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago. Play it back. What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? Where are the cheering fans, the crying women?
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jacked.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things. Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jacked had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jacked he was always talking about going home to Xanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jacked changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Xanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
Well, the introduction to the Ject spheres for Titus. Well, they unlock Oren's overdrives, but it's basically just little scenes involving Titus's father. Spheres that document, huh?
Then also like the one where I think like the one of memories and blur one of like dots.
Yeah, I did that already, yes. That's kind of one of them. But these are memories of Jekk's adventures around Spira. The Jek shot was more of you see a blitzball before the tournament, and you have memories of Jek screaming at Titus that he's never gonna win. So, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Spheres that document Jek's journey are hidden all over Sphere. Defeating the Sphere Morph has unlocked the seals that once bound the spheres. I don't know why. Just because the spheres are made from the water here in Macalania, and I guess the Sphere Morph was the one that makes them. I guess. It just doesn't make sense how beating this boss unlocks them wherever they were hidden.
It's like by now it's Final Fantasy logic.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah?
Jekt loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see. There it is. Fucking primer. I'm gonna be meeting my guy here shortly, so I'll be right back though. So step away real quick, but I might be meeting my guy.
We gotta